Guys, we rehearsed this. It's quack. Howdy, folks. Grok the DuckFarmer here, and it's a beautiful morning here on the Feed the Beast Infinity server. And time to get some stuff done. A while back, I had to nuke the Witchery mod, and because it was causing crashes and all sorts of mayhem, so all my Witchery stuff is gone. Gone. So I figured time to do it again, but this time I'm going to do it in its own little Witchery spot. So this is a little island I whipped up. Yeah, I like making islands. I really like making floating islands, and so this is one that I came up with here. And it needs, as you can see, a whole lot more decoration, but it's nice up in the air. I've got a magnum torch buried deep in the center of that one, so nothing should spawn here. And I'm starting to get some of the new plants that I need for Witchery. So that's what I've been doing here and watering them up and getting them growing, because I'm going to need a whole bunch of stuff. And I could do this over at my base, which is that away, I think. But I don't want to do that. This thing, I have the attack AoE of 25 by 25. That's a huge area. And if I pop a... Hey, that's supposed to get the dirt. If I were to kill a mandrake like that, then there's a good chance I would kill my cats, and that's just a bad thing. So I don't want to do that. So over here, where it's safe, I can kill things and nothing matters. Kill me another mandrake. Hey, where'd you go? There you are. Dead. And it's update time. As you can see, all the farming stuff I've taken down. I think I've grown enough of the crops that I need at the moment. And over here, this is where my altar is going to be. Buried myself a little ME system down here so I can, connect to the system. That's always good. Got my witch's oven set up, and it's processing some saplings so I can get the extra bits I need. And I was thinking, I could keep it on the grass, but no, it needs to be on some brick to keep it safe so it's not burning the grass, because that would be bad. Cauldron's going over here. And did a little decorating. I figured I need a little house to, come in and do some things. And it's not completely decorated yet, but I do like the sign, the little magic sign. So little stuff in here, link book back to main base, and a few test subjects. I was trying something. Here's my cauldron, and I've got the netherrack underneath. It's hard to see, but the netherrack underneath there, and I lit the netherrack with my safety matches. That way I knew it wouldn't burn the wood, and you can see, sure enough, it hasn't burned the wood, but also it's not boiling the cauldron at all. So that's not going to work. So I can't have that in here. It's going to be elsewhere. And so that's what I'm going to do. Get back here. I need you. Anyway, I just need that netherrack piece, because that's going over here. Let's get some of this junk out of the way. It just occurred to me, I don't have... let's see, I need... Oh yeah, I'm going to put the water tank there, because that way I can just have it automatically fill up my system, which is mighty handy. That will work. Alright, so... put that there, and as you can see, the water's already filled up in there, and in a few seconds more, there's the bubbles. So that's working. That's working nicely. Next, I need to go ahead and set me up the altar here, and then I think it's a 14 by 14 sphere. Living things of different sorts will add power to the altar. And I can add a few things to increase that sphere. So I'm going to start decorating and putting things around the altar and just see how high up I can get that to go. And there's my altar. Recipe, pretty simple. Just basic stuff. Do need to get these various bottles. And that's what I was distilling the various saplings over there for. 2 sets of those give you the 6 you need, and there's my altar, and it's got 320 out of 320 power or magic or mana or whatever you want to call it in there. The more living stuff I stick around here, the better it will go. Right now I think it's just the dirt. Well, it's definitely the grass, but I'm not sure if the dirt that's underneath it is making a difference. Let's see, about here. Took that away. Doesn't make a difference. There's plenty around. But let's actually have dirt underneath the... because I'm going to put water right there. And if we take a quick look, it went up by 1 because that actually is something interesting. It counts water as an entity that it likes. So let's go ahead and make this a area here. See, 4 farmland, and that went up by another 4. Well, I'm not going to do just 4. I'm going to actually do this whole thing, and then I'm going to be planting some crops here. One more. So this cropland is also counting as living or natural, and so all of these will... oh, there goes my my hoe. But I'll go ahead and do the rest of those, put in a bunch of crops here, and keep going. All right, so I think I've got enough water around, and you can see I've got a mixture of flowing water over here and source blocks. That should be enough. In fact, I had a little mishap over here and had a huge spill of water, and so I figured out that going to 470 was max, because with all of these things, once you've got enough, and I think it's 50 blocks of water, flowing or source, and then 51 blocks won't give you any more points. And to prove that, let's just dump some water right there, take a look at the altar, and it's still 470. So it's not going to go ahead and get changed by having more. What I wish it would do is get some points from lily pads. But if we take a look, 470 doesn't do anything. But I'm going to put lily pads down anyway, just so that I'm not walking around going thump into the water, which I don't want to do. So these are all getting lily pads. Up there, I'm not carrying. But these will get lily pads. Not some of these, because I'm going to be putting plants in them. But we'll put enough lily pads there. Other stuff. Oh yes, since this episode started, it was on version 1.10.1, and I've since upgraded to 1.11.2, which meant a model change. Here's the shot from behind, and here's the shot from the front of my upgraded draconic armor. I like the horns. It's got a lot more detail. The color, I'm kind of going, eh. But so yeah, that's a new thing. Also, the altar has a range of 14 by 14 by 14, which is this. So if you jump up, stuff within this range is what will be picked up. More or less. I may be a block off, because I'm not sure where the source block is. But, let's go ahead and turn that off. I can extend that range, and that's what I need, the Arthana. So let's take a look at what we need. Oh, cheap. Okay, let's grab that little beast. Go away. And I'm going to stick that, right there. No, I'm going to stick that right there on the altar. Now it should be a much larger range. It's not. I thought having the Arthana would double the range. It would be a 28 by 28 by 28. And that doesn't seem to be the case, because if it were, these bad boys over here, the water artichokes, would actually count. And they're not. So to prove that they do count, plant. And let's come over here and look now. Yeah, see, the water artichokes actually count for, I think, 2 points or 4 points each. I can't remember which. So I have my work cut out for me. I need to go through like with sugar cane, and put some of these. I can't put that there, but I can put here, and I can put it there. And let's put another one here. Hey, oh, there. It's not kitty corner like cactus. Those should also count, and went up a little bit. I think 50 blocks of sugar cane I can go ahead and use to get more points, and they obviously count more than 1 point each. So I need to get more and more living things here and upgrade my altar, get it so that it recharges faster, and I thought that would expand the radius, but apparently not. Plants, all sorts of stuff. Time to do it. I think it is done. Well, at least the bulk of the prettification of the island is done. And yeah, that weird map thing, that bug's still there. And I've reinstalled this instance of Feed the Beast completely from scratch. And I'm still getting that. Video card? I don't know. Anyway, we jump down here. Let's just pull up a little bit. So here's the island at this point. A lot more forested, a lot more inhabited with living things, and a little bit of a dirt still left. Let's go ahead and there's my watering can. Yep. Hey, it's nighttime, so it's not got any light. Oh well, we'll ignore that. So here is the path. There's a kind of little gentle path leading you off into this area, and this area, the bulk of the living stuff is for the altar. If we take a quick look, 3,500. Not bad, not bad, considering there are no upgrades other than that, which should make it 28 instead of 14, but maybe that only affects how far the power can be sent and not how far it's pulling the power in. Maybe. I don't know. Occasionally some of these little ember mosses are growing. There was just one here. Now there's two. And so that the things are going up. Stuff I could still add. I've got vines here. I could get some Spanish moss. I need to get some mutandis to get that going. But I've got vines all over the place. That's enough already. But if I get some Spanish moss, that can give me some more. Let's see, what else am I missing? Some of the fancy witchery stuff, like the critter snare and the glintweed and the grasper. I can get a few of those in place. Cactus, I don't have any cactus, but this really isn't a cactusy area, so I figure no. I do have lots of the mushrooms. There's the gray and the brown and the red. Those are there. I don't have any of these grown mushroom blocks in anywhere, and that's okay. I really didn't want to shove them into this. It's already quite crowded. I took some pod soil and stuck it over here with the spruces to kind of make that look good over there, but that's just dirt as far as the altar's concerned, and that doesn't matter. Oh, I moved this further away because I didn't want it close because it was right over here, and I didn't want it close to some of the grass and things and catching fire, and nah, not a good thing. Let's see what else. Wispy cotton. I can get some wispy cotton. There's just a few things that I don't have. So I figure it's time to go ahead and get the upgrades onto this. Let's see. One of the things I want to get is the chalice. Let's go with this. Attuned stone. Do I got the bits? I do. Okay, so let's go ahead and make the chalice from the palace to hold the brew that is true. And let's put the chalice, there. That looks good. Okay, the chalice should, see how much that just doubled the amount of the stuff we got in the altar. Skulls. I think if I get a wither skull, and plop that puppy on here, Let's put him there. That should also be a multiplier. 14,000! Although I'm not using that for the multiplying here. I'm using that for the recharge boost, which is very nice. Let's also get the bigger multiplier, which needs a player head. So what heads do I have here? Let's see. Let's go with Big Bad Chris. I think he looks kind of the best. So, plurp. There. We'll stick him in there and... Huh. I wonder if it needs an actual player's head as opposed to these mob heads. Okay, well, you're doing no good, so we'll get rid of you. Let's see, a candelabra would also help. Let's see if I can spell candelabra. There we go. Oh, another one of these. It's gonna be interesting because I'm out of lava. What else? Just torches. Okay, so I just need lava. Bucket. I should teach my system to... Oh, hey, I've got a bucket with me. Where did I see that lava? I think I saw some lava over in here. Let's see. Yes, right in here. That's where I saw the lava. Gimme. And, yep. Yeah. I need to string this a little bit more. It's gotten a little overgrown. But, yeah, later. First, let's go ahead and get rid of that head because I don't need him. Mustard seeds, don't need that either. Lava, let's get that stone. Candelabra. Alright, so I want the head over there, so let's get the candelabra here. Do you angle? No, you're solid block. Alright. Much faster recharge. Very nice, very nice. Alright, so I need a player head, and I think I have one of mine mounted somewhere. Let me go find. See, I thought I had mounted one of my heads here over my original little hovel, but apparently not. Huh, okay, I'm not sure if I have any heads that are player heads on the server. Huh, okay. Well, I may have to kill a few people the next time they're on, or kill myself, let them kill me. Yeah, I think we're going to have to do that. But for now, where's the Witchery Island? Way over there! Yeah, I think we're pretty good. Let's take a quick look. Zip. Right back here. And zip. Let's go up. Yep. And let's take the Witchery portal. And still need to do a little bit more decorating in here. Yeah. But yeah, I'm liking how this is turning out. It's looking really good. Before I had this slightly over 9,000. Now it's 14,000. I like that. I think that's working out very nicely. And it could be more if I get an actual player's head, which I'm not sure if that's a thing here in Feed the Beast, but we will find out. And it's looking pretty good. I just wish some of these things were 32-bit graphics, like the Witchery stuff doesn't tend to be as high res as the other stuff. But who cares? All right. Well, this has been Grok the DuckFarmer here on the Feed the Beast Infinity server, having fun getting my Witchery stuff back up and going with an altar that's over 9,000. Thanks for watching. Bye.